and welcome back to Let's Play Nier, episode 27. So, something tells me that... Wait, but... I don't... What are the sealed verses exactly? Like, not exactly because spoilers and stuff. But, like, are the sealed verses this magic that we keep on getting? Or is it just a byproduct? Supposed to be another person infected by the death stream. Oh, did we get more rills? Well, it would appear that way, yes. Yes, we do. God, please don't tell me we have to go back in there. I'm not good at this mind game crap. I hit something in the face and be done with it. Well, I'm better at this mind game crap than hitting people in the face. You should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah. Yes, it is this stuff. I actually prefer... Weird, isn't it? What? It's the... machines. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know that it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison is tucked under a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that seems without end. Light is no place here, wind is a forgotten friend. Pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in the single tick of a clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Hey, anyone there? Hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. Claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help, I laugh, I sob. It is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Even though I think this was a woman? Possibly I hear the sound of lock being torn out and falling to the floor. Firstly, it creaks open. I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man and a floating book. Light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed likeness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you, I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimmer Weiss, and this is Zyphreium. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand, we shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Zyphreium extends his massive hand and pulls me from the cell. As I start to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. Thought I'd hear the rain again, I whisper. Would this not be such a terrible storm? Said Grimmer Weiss. Look at your feet. Oh, eyes open and see water pooling around my feet and lapping at my shins. So much of it. Some more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know that you are weak, but you are the only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. Nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. The catacombs were a maze twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, at the end of the corridor, found a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds sitting atop a carpet of velvet, all are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It's been like brain? It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. Shut a finger and touch a piece of the mass, turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. The show dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. Face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it on the beds and back again until the horror dawns fully upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laugh, I cannot be certain. My mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door, leaving that most terrible of rooms. Squint down corridors and proceed east. Squint down the dim corridors, proceed west. So if we went north and east, then west would be north again, and north would be more east. Now the dim corridors and east, south would be back. West. We're doing something wrong. What the hell? Okay, I'm just pressing random buttons at that point. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily in my mouth and nose. You dumb bastard, shouts Zyphreium. He desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. My sweat and tatter floats on the water's surface, or it is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Excuse me? You're kidding, right? Wait, is this not required? Must not be. Okay, we didn't permanently mess up. Tell me. Okay, it'll stop me. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. Can I pass? Okay, this is different. Found myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. Waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. There, behold, a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver, finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Wait, this is the riddle, isn't it? Noticing movement, I approach a chair at the table's head. But as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recall and horror. They're all dead, yep. Also, the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. Army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains. This is the movement I saw. This one splendid feast was nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I went to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. It was a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. It was covered by a layer of spikes that run from the seat up to the back and down the arms. It explains the color of the coarse carpet beneath my feet. I only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. Mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls have committed some terrible crime for which this was the punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Down and proceed west. Fuck you. I'm gonna write it down now. What great fortune I happen to have a piece of paper near me. I better fucking remember to save. That's not how you do that. Yeah, you go slightly faster. It's like Zelda. Sup, mate? Okay, yeah, and it's literally letting me. I can't skip normal dialogue, but I can skip this. North. East. What was it? North? East. I wonder if this I mean, it can't. I mean, it could spell a word, couldn't it? Okay. And then, Guess I'll hope we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. Hand with Zyphreium and Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. Third try gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled in front of the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding. West I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry. Tears join the rain on my cheeks. Surely you've died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters. She was tried to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Weiss, and you're a woman, madam? Madam? Wow, that... okay. Yes, I am. I proffer the two a smile. That comes as something of a surprise, seeing how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Zyphreium is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, pervert. But he hides it well. Now I shrug, the three of us are set forth to our awakening. Yes, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. The castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar, a fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. Watch in awe, uncannibal black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in the front of broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to inner life as shades. Excuse me? Excuse me? You have anything to say about that? Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time. I hear you. If you actually know... You know, I sort of... Amnesia the Dark Descent, I wish I had that amnesia drink right about now. Just in case it doesn't actually bring us back. Because I do believe I see another figure there. Gee, that's a quest. Yep. Oh. Ooh. I don't know why I'm picking you up. It's very likely that I'm gonna die trying to save this guy. And another victim. This work is certainly trying. Yes, please. Surprise, Weiss, your book. All this word stuff should be right up your alley. Yes, quite. Well, enough chatter, let's be off. A colony of massive sculptures, not sculptors, was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Zyphreium, it's a city from the beginning of the game. They had seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Hey, Weiss, we keep walking, but those things don't get any closer. I don't get it. Are they really that big? As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity. Perhaps they are some manner of mirage, he said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. I nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. Thought he'd never been so thirsty. The road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if to find those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Zyphreium lightheaded. Suddenly he dropped to his knees and slammed his hand against the black surface. It's asphalt. God damn it. Is this some kind of joke? Well, I'm not laughing. Clemini had already begun. Trying not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the past is simply some manner of grand artistic work. Oh, come on, that's bullshit and you know it. Possibly, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Probably not. Zyphreium glanced at Weiss's grinning face. Nope. Cursed silently to himself and resumed walking. As I passed, Zyphreium's feet grew more painful. His throat drier than he ever thought possible. Tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Courage, Zyphreium lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried, it's water. Probably not. Water, asked Weiss. Preposterous, I don't see any water. It's right there, idiot. Can't you see it? Look, the sun is reflecting off of it. That's a heat shimmer. Waiting for a response, Zyphreium sprang to life and bounded toward the site. What in the... There was no water. Nothing but sand in every direction. Closes his eyes inside. Wait, does this have to do with the desert and facade? Sighed as Weiss floated up behind him, chuckling softly. I believe this is what is known as mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. You know, assuming that they survived. Then he shook his head bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right... Yep, that's... So I'm pretty... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's... He's talking about a heat shimmer. Look, it's right there. He ran off again, leaving Weiss but no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, he came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. He put his hand to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. When he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. I'm pretty sure he's BB dead. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Zyphreium and struck him in the face with his cover. You damned, blithering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. His face clouded. There isn't? There is not. Perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much. Paused for a moment, thinking he was speaking in a slightly kinder tone. Or I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Yep. Pretty sure what just happened is he saw a heat shimmer. He obviously never seen a heat shimmer, so he ran after it. And eventually that actually took us down the road. And looked up, stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Journey was at an end. Maybe they're not skyscrapers. They're huge, cried Zyphreium, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. It was formed with roughly the same shape. Never mind, they are skyscrapers. Yeah, skyscrapers, you idiot. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky. That is where the similarities ended. Yep. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions. Seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on the tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Says Zyphreium. The people, where are the houses? You're looking right at them. Zion is intended exclusively for artistic use. Well, if only that was true. Continuing as they made their way through the city. Tools of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat on steel rails, trains. Carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Christmas. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass, glass, or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never seen before encountered. The variety of clothes and styles was staggering. To find the theme or purpose in the abstract works around them, Zyphreium and Weiss eventually fell silent. Outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans, and muttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled on the right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As I moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. Form will always speak the truth. Well, the false ones will only speak lies. Bird departed, and on a cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that. As Zyphreium, they're alive. Probably not. Nubs bowed low before Zyphreium. Please. Oh god, it's one of these puzzles. Said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. What? Oh, I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Zyphreium and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know, I'm the real one. Hello, crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Okay. If you're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna figure this out now, quote unquote. Fuck it. Their respective please, given the 3 statues returned to the frozen state, silence once again enveloped the city. Consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. His brows considered his answers. There's false, the real forms will always speak the truth. False ones will only speak lies. Fuck you. Blue. Oh, okay. Fucking... At least it didn't kill me. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm real. Stop lying. So, if Alpha's lying, then he's fake, obviously. Stop lying, Alpha... Okay, well... So if Beta is speaking truthfully, Alpha is lying and Beta is true. Shit, Beta is the true one. Because, wait a second. Okay, I see. So, I'm just like running through like, oh, if Gamma... So basically, if Alpha is speaking the truth, and the other two are lying, then that means Beta is, stop telling the truth. Alpha's real, you know, I'm the fake one. And then Gamma would also be lying. What a load of crap. So Gamma, Beta is real. Everyone knows I'm the only fake one around here. So we have a, conflicting. Because if Gamma were to be a liar, then he's saying Beta is true. But if that's the case, then Alpha would be lying. Okay, so if Beta is the true one and Alpha and Gamma are lying, then you have to get me out of this nightmare. I'm fake. Stop lying. Alpha's a fake, you know, I'm the real one. So those two correlate with each other. Alpha is saying that I'm fake. And Beta, well, technically with how I'm doing, if I'm switching the things, then, well, never mind. What a load of crap. Beta is a fake. So Gamma would be saying that he's true. Beta is saying that Alpha's a liar. So we have two liars, and then we have one truth, and that truth would be Beta. So I think that's the answer. However, Gamma. I wonder if the other three, if I choose the wrong ones, that would have actually killed me, and saying I don't have a clue is just putting me back here. Crap. If Gamma is speaking true, might as well do all our answers, especially since we only have three options here. If Gamma is speaking the truth, then Alpha's saying he's fake. Beta would be saying that Alpha is real, which doesn't work. Saying he's fake. And Gamma, if he's true, is saying that Beta is fake. But then we have an issue where Alpha is then said to be real. Well, he's being said real, but at the same time Alpha is saying he's fake. So Beta is the correct one, I imagine. Real one is Beta. Real one is Beta. Aaron's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. Oh, we're telling the truth. Oh, you're basically just telling me what I said. Thought we were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecturer. Beta and Gamma would be fakes, but in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Let's presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally... Oh, I never actually thought of... Okay, I saw it as a negative version, because that's what I do. I didn't see it as two statues telling the truth, but two statues... Well... three statues, I don't know. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth, so Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. Finished explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust. Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager. Oh, okay, I thought the villager was saying congratulations to us. You've won the game. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. Time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Zyphreium pulled him to his feet. Where'd you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Have you seen this city before? So he looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? Okay, if you actually know... See, this is why I wanted that amnesia potion that I mentioned earlier. If you actually know the trick to this game, then this means so much more. shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? No way I could have ever been in a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Okay, I know I should be having this on when we return here, but oh my god. What the mayor said and all that stuff about seeing Nier. Oh my god. I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Zyphreium. Just like that damn mayor. Since of an niece that struck Zyphreium during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind. Okay, that was terrible. It was wonderful. Positive I've seen that place before. Stop. If foreboding crap from everyone else in my life, don't you start too. Okay. There now, all villagers can wake up, right? Maybe they just start to dream, yeah. Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I have enough of wordplay to last a lifetime, thank you very much. Yeah, I hear you. Well, let's go see the mayor. Oh, they can't even talk to you. But I think those fucking massive revelations, if you actually know the trick, are enough for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.